All right, you guys. Hey, this is your favorite uncle. There's a lot to cover in this video, so make sure you pay attention to everything I'm going to be covering because there's going to be some changes coming up for 2025. All right. So, number one, the first change that's going to be coming up, those who are in the signal service, we provide signals for people who want to manually trade, and then we also have Miss Jenny's live trade sessions. That's going to be changing because we're going to be getting rid of the signal side of it. And anybody who wants to continue to get these signals, the trade signals, then you'll be able to sign up for the Forex trade copier to get those signals. Well, the reason why we're making this big change, which should have happened a long time ago, is because we discovered a while ago that there are some groups out there who have actually they sign up for our signals because they're so accurate. And then they went out and created other paid groups where people are paying them as if the signals are coming from them. So they're taking our signals, creating their own groups out there in different places. It's not just one group. And they're out there charging people for trades off of our signals. So the simplest way to do that is to cut it out so that they can no longer do that. If they want our signals, then basically they're going to have to sign up for the Forex copycat and you'll be able to get copied on our trades. We won't be sending them out anymore because it's been massive rings of theft going on. This has been happening for a while, so we're just going to change it in 2025. For those who want to remain and continue to join Miss Jenny in her live trade sessions, which I strongly suggest because the pips are insane. In fact, I'm going to do a video this week going over our results for the entire year, so that you guys can see for yourself, because I do have that tracker. Go to superezforex.com, and when you click on the advanced membership, you'll see in there a green link, and every week I update that since January of 2024 up till yesterday, so you can clearly see what our trade results are, and you're going to see insane numbers for the live session. So I suggest you stay with that. But as a benefit, what we're going to do is reduce your costs. So if you've been one of the old school members, we reduced the cost down to $47 a month. So that's all you have to pay is $47 to remain in the live sessions. And if you came late and you're paying the $89 a month, then your price will go down to $64 a month. Okay. All right, you guys, enough of that. Next, let's cover something else that I think you'll find very interesting. And that is our results from last week. A lot of people always ask the question, hey, Uncle P, is it best to not trade during the holidays? Well, that's totally up to you. But keep in mind, the markets are still moving, and we will be trading this week, even though it's going into the New Year's Day. But we are still trading because the markets will still be moving. So as you can see, last week, there was a break-even trade, and there was one loss for just 29 pips. Overall, there was one loss and 8 wins, 88 or 89% win rate, 486 pips, and this is during the Christmas holiday. So if we can do this during the Christmas holiday, again, you guys, this is insane numbers. So if you're really looking for a way to really prosper in 2025, then the trade copier is where it's the way to go. All right, so now let's get to the charts. And what I'm going to do, I want to go with the ocean wave because remember, I'm a fan of on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesdays, I really only want to look at trend trades. Okay. Now, midweek reversals will happen. They'll start on Wednesdays and really pick up a little steam on Thursdays and Fridays most of the time. Okay. Most of the time. If there's a delay in that process, which we've seen over the Christmas holiday, let me show you what I mean. On the USD JPY pairs, is for an example, I'll show you that one. Let me move my head out the way. All right, so as you can see, this is USD JPY. Typically, when it hit this range, it will typically go ahead and drop, but normally that process, it'll keep stretching, keep stretching, keep stretching, keep stretching. The damn midweek reversal, it does the midweek reverse. But this week, because of the Christmas holiday, that normal routine was thrown off. So as you can see, it's still coasting steady. So for me personally, I'm not looking for the same thing here. It did this, and now it's sitting here. I believe, like for an example right here, I'm clearly looking at a breakout to the upside. I would not try to sell this. I would not try to sell. So no matter what you do, this is the reason why we don't even, me personally, I don't even look at the simplicity system until midweek because it's more of a reversal system. Now, if you're going to be trading with the trend, then and you have the scanner, here's how you're going to do it. So for an example, as you can see on the 4-hour, this was in an uptrend. So when the scanner or the sexy analyst sends you an alert, the only trade you want to take is, watch this, the one's going to the upside. See, this is going up, pulls back, and it's going to probably keep going up. Okay, here's another one. See, you avoided the sell trade. It gave you a few pips, but not much. But this buy trade, look what happened here. It pulls back, meandered, and then up here, 81 pips. So this is what I would be doing. If you're using it on the 30-minute, that'll be fine. See, boom. Okay, you want to trade with the trend on until midweek begin. I've always said that trade with the trend until midweek begin. So why do I use the ocean wave? Because that's the point. I'm going to stay with the trend until midweek begin. So what is this telling you right here? Okay. It's above the main wave. So guess what you should do? Stay with the trend. Okay. Stay with the trend. Let's look at that CAD. See, what did I tell you? There's no way I'm going to be selling this. I think this is going to create a breakout to the upside. Let me scrunch this up a bit. I like to smooth it out so I can see. So as you can see, this is up in the uptrend. So I'm going to stay in that uptrend. Okay. You can go to the 1 hour and you can clearly see. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. So the JPY pairs, personally, I'm just going to stay in this uptrend or just avoid trading. That's another thing you can do. Just don't trade this week. You know, if you don't feel comfortable, that's cool. Okay. This is still showing some downward movement on the 30-minute. So I will follow suit. Okay. Anything that's above the main wave, you want to basically trade to the upside. Anything to the down, below the main wave, you want to sell. Okay. So if you look at what I'm doing here, my main wave, and when you get, if you want the ocean wave, I still got the discount. It's still dirt cheap, $200 off. So $100, $99 plus tax. So if you want it, get it. It's going to be extremely helpful to you. So here's the deal. See how the market just went sideways, sideways, sideways. It's not doing anything. But the one thing I know I'm not going to do is sell. Why? Because price action is still where? Above the main wave. You can see the green wave right here. Okay. Now, when you get the system, you can customize the colors to whatever you want. But for me, I wanted the main wave to be green for up and yellow for down. Okay. So here's a down wave. See? As you can see, the wave is waving down. The main wave is yellow. And you can see price action is still clearly below the main wave. So am I in a rush to go ahead and take a reversal trade on Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday? Absolutely not. That's a no-no for me. Okay. So you can clearly see how I'm using the system. Okay. This is hitting the neutral zone. We can check on the 15 minutes. And again, it's not looking that pretty. So let's go to the 1 hour, which will tell us the truth. And you can see it's still below the main wave. So for me, I'm going to stay in my lane. This one is hitting the neutral zone. Now we do see neutral zone action. We can scoot back to the 30-minute and there you go. You can see that it's starting to go up. So if I was to take a trade on this, I would take it to the what? Upside. You guys see what I'm saying? Why? Because this is what it's showing. This, I will wait for a little more confirmation and then take it up. So the bottom line is the only thing I'm going to be doing is looking for entries on the main wave to the upside. Okay. You don't have an arrow here, but this is another example of what I mean. Okay. What has this been doing? It's been going up, up, up. It had a sharp pullback and went right on back up into the upside. So don't fight it. Don't fight it. Okay. That's the whole point. Don't fight the trend. See, look at this. Every person who was fighting this trend, they lost. Why? Because the market was telling you where I wanted to go. So you just stay with the trend. Now, if you're in a situation where you don't understand it, just don't trade it. Okay. Just don't trade it. That's simple as that. Okay. 30-minute is a great time frame to look at. 1 hour, if you need more confirmation, would be really, really great. But again, guys, this is all I'm going to be looking for. I'm just going to be looking for entries on trend trades. See, look at this. See how this is trending? It did a pullback. The arrow came in and said, nope, it's not over yet. And look what happened. If you was to get here, that was 87 pips you missed out on. Don't fight the trend. Now, if you're in a situation where it's kind of seesawing and you don't understand, you can go to the 1 hour for clarification. With the 1 hour, you can see this has been an uptrend. Here's a pullback, shot up huge, came down, pulled back, shot up huge. So, of course, you could have got your 1-to-1 or 1-to-3 because let's say you entered here, put your stop right there, the 77 pips. How far did this go? 146. more than a 1-to-1. Okay, so every time you get your trades, as long as it's staying above the main wave, boom, get in on the arrow and let it pop up. Get in on the arrow, let it pop up. Very simple. Very, very simple. Okay, this here, if you was to take a trade on this one, what would you do? What would you do? Okay, what would you do? Okay, right now it's still below the main wave. Now it seems like on the 30-minute it's in neutral zone, which means there is a possibility that this has changed. Okay, so you just keep a watch on this. So that's something you just keep a watch. And how do I know? Because I'm seeing price hugging on here. I scooted back a little bit on that 30, and I said, oh, price is consistently above what? The main wave. So what would I do? I will wait for a buy arrow on this one. And if it comes in with a buy arrow, I'll take it up to the upside. But look at this. We don't have full confirmation. So we simply wait. Not hard at all. See, this is a very easy to understand system. So again, I'm not trying to push the system. I'm trying to teach you how on the beginning of the week, this is all I want to see. Now we see price action has closed several times below the main wave on the 30. Okay, so let's scoot back a little bit, and I still see here, but I don't have an arrow for a sale. And this is kind of janky and raggedy. So either way it goes, what do I do here? Move on to the next one. That's all you do. Okay, and I told you guys in class, and we can go over this Wednesday. Actually, no, not this Wednesday. We have the holiday coming up. Let me see something for you guys. Wednesday is January 1st, the new year. So I know some of you guys are going to have hangovers. So we'll probably hold off on class on Wednesday, because plus the market's going to be closed anyway. So we're not going to have class on Wednesday. But if we did, I will go over this, bring questions or whatever you have. But there are certain pairs that just ride real smooth. See, they ride real smooth to the downside. Okay, and let me shrink this a bit. There you go. Okay, so as you can see, boom, 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 and it keep riding. Now again, I like on the 30-minute. Here is where it's interesting. On the 30-minute, you can see price action has remained above the main wave consistently. What do I mean consistently? More than 3 or 4 candles. Look at that. More than 3 or 4 candles have stayed above the main wave. This is still showing inconsistency, so I would wait a little bit, but I'll wait for an arrow and I would take it to the buy for a buy trade. This is starting to go up down here on MACD, so we just need confirmation here and an arrow there, and then I would take it for a buy. Okay, that's how you just stay in the trend. Stay in the trend. Don't fight. Don't fight. Don't fight it. Don't fight it. Okay. See, here's everybody who was fighting this when the market was going sideways. This was saying stay, 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 and eventually it's exploded to the upside for 163 pips. Okay, so just stay with the main wave. Just stay with the wave. Stay with the wave. Okay, stay in the wave. 30-minute straight, see? So here's where I was talking about. All right, let's look at it on the other system. Here's NZD-JPY. All right, so right here, we're seeing that it is creating what? Consolidation, really. It's not much, it's just going around in a consolidatory pattern. This is what I was telling you guys in class. See, you can see it. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Let me move my head out the way, and let me click right here. Stay in the main wave, all right? So we'll include all of this right here. So right here, you can see basically it's just not doing much or nothing. On the 4-hour, you can see it better. Let me put that little cluster again right here, because this is the focus right here. That right there, that's what I'm seeing. So it's just consolidating, and if that's the case, what can we expect next? We can expect an explosion to the upside. Okay, explosion to the upside. Let's look at the daily. Yep, definitely. Okay, this can reach all the way up to here, which is a 50% on the daily time frame. So me personally, I would not be trying to sell this. Okay, it's just cluttering, cluttering, cluttering. And this is why I said, let's check it on the ocean wave, which will give us some clarification. What are you doing? All right, and I'm sorry, go to the 30-minute, and you can see it's just been in a sideways pattern. This is my point. So either leave the sideways patterns alone or just hold tight, because there's typically going to be an explosive breakout. And what happens is those who had the patience to hold it, they get rewarded in the end. It's just a matter of patience. You can see most of these bars are telling you that this is to the upside. So me personally, this would be one of those I would get in on this pullback and just wait. And just hold it, wait for that breakout. Okay, I'm not looking for reversal trades. Let's take a look at this one. Where is it at? Okay, this one, we're on the 30-minute time frame. We see price action has now clustered above the main wave on the 30-minute. It's in the neutral zone on the 30, so I can scoot to the 15 and say, hey, is there a possibility of getting in a little bit early on the 15 for an upside? And there is potential. We don't see enough strong confirmation here, but we do have confirmation there, so I will wait. Or you can just hop in and go for the ride, see what happens. But either way it goes, this one will be where I see change of direction of trend. How did I know on the 30-minute? Because it continued to keep hanging around, pull back, and then it came right back there again. So this is telling me, hey, this thing looks like it really wants to go to the upside. Now, the better way of going about it is simply wait for a confirmation error on the 30-minute time frame and go ahead and hop in for a ride to the upside. Okay. I don't see anything here. Okay. Now price action is here. Let's check the 15-minute. It did a sharp pullback. Now this is end of day stuff. They taking out people, but again, I will wait for a 30-minute arrow to the upside, and if so, ride it in the beginning of the week. Okay, let's take a look at here. This is still below the main wave, so nothing there, not for a buy. This is still going above, so if anything, I will leave it alone, or I will just wait for a sell arrow. But right now, I would not be trying to sell it. Okay, it could go against you. Okay, not for the first couple of days, especially on our Sunday. Okay, me personally, that's just my preference. Me, I don't. Okay, it fakes too many. How many times have you been faked out on support and resistance, supply and demands on trades, and the thing kept breaking through and going up? That's my point. That's what they do on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesdays. All right, same thing here on CAD. It's still above the main wave. Most of these are saying to the upside. So if anything, I would take it to the upside, even if, especially if I can get another arrow. Okay, see that? See how it shot up? It just, for those who wait, boom. There you go. See how it goes consolidation, boom, and then fires off. That's what it does. Okay. And on the 30-minute, you can see why. You can see it fired off from here, pull back to the main wave, and shot right on up off of there. Okay. So that's that. All right, you guys. All right. Hopefully this video helped. Let me know what you think about the video in the comments below. I'm more than happy to do more videos for you guys. I will also be doing this for you guys. I set up my prop firm accounts for 2025. So I think what I'm going to do is record my journey so that as they're being copied on them, you'll see exactly how that plays out. Okay. Because a lot of people have been asking about prop firm accounts and stuff like that. So I think that's what I'm going to do for you guys to share as well. Okay. All right. If you have any questions, just let me know. Again, we won't have class on Wednesday because it's the New Year's Day, but then the following Wednesday, we will be popping. Now, the other thing is, if you want to get these popping off hot trades into your portfolio so you can start your New Year's off right. And we forgot to put this as closed because we already won these trades. So this is really, it's not for you guys. It's really for us, the staff, to actually track our trades and who's in what and so forth and so forth. And there's actually another category which says the names, Dr. Elvis, myself, or Miss Jenny. So we'll know, hey guys, I'm already in this trade, so don't double dip on it or whatsoever else. So this is really not for you guys. I just share it with you guys, but this is really for us to let us know where we are. But I'll just share it with you guys so you can see our results. Okay. So this should be posted as closed because all these trades were closed already. So I'll update the board on this, but you can see we've been rocking and rolling very, very strong. 89% or basically, 89% win rate last week. And so we're just moving along. We're just moving along. What does this number 4 represents for us? That means, see, 1, 2, 3, 4 opens. Matter of fact, give me a second. Let me show you guys this and give you an update. I'll show you how it looks. Okay. Closed. And I'll show you what it's supposed to look like. Again, this is not for you guys. So, anybody who has a fit, oh my, that I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it because this ain't for y'all anyway. This was really for me and my team for us to track our results, but I just share it with you guys so you guys can kind of see, okay, this is what we're doing. All right, so now you can see this is what it looks like. So you can see the number is 0 now because all the trades are closed out. Okay, these are all closed trades. Everything was closed out by the end of the week, and we still walked away at an 88.89% win rate with 486 pips. Okay, 486 pips. So not bad at all, and that's during the Christmas holiday. Okay, so again, I'm going to do a video probably January 1st. Probably a January 1st video so you guys can see, okay, here's all the pips we did up until January 1st for the whole year. Okay, because I got a tracking sheet and I'll show you guys that. All right. All right, you guys, thank you for sharing your time with me, and hopefully this video helped. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you.